Hey, lighten up, jerk!
Like, it's kind of speaking of the ghost stories, because you told us about like a lot of the jobs that you have done in your life and all, like dude, some of the stories.
Dude, man, dude, I've had. All right, so first I was in UPS. I was working there for about a year and a half. I used to put a little something in my nose to get that, So I was
employed. Some of that fairy dust, huh?
That was
booger sugar.
Yeah, right. That was that facade, Yeah, I was employee of the month for like 8 months, man. Man, it was funny, dude.
That stuff makes you.
It was tough to get fired from there. I'm not gonna lie. I called out.
See, this is what I love about the podcast. I learn shit about people that I know and love.
I literally called out for like a week and a half.
What?
And
they didn't fire you?
No.
What?
I came back. I came back one day, just didn't say shit, and I just got in the trailer, and my boss. The funny thing, because back then I worked there from about 2010 to 2011. Dude, my manager and my boss, dude, man, they used to yell at us, man. Like, I remember one of my supervisors. I'm not gonna say which hub. I'm not gonna say which supervisor.
Whatever.
One of my supervisors was a big dude. Big, huge. He used to play like minor league football or something, something like that.
Yeah.
Or junior league football. Yeah, whatever it was. Or no, he played for a short time for the Dolphins or something like that. And
oh shit,
dude, one day.
His name wasn't Finkel, was it?
No, it wasn't Finkel.
What's his name? Dwayne Johnson.
He didn't turn into the female. To the female
Einhorn.
Einhorn. Yeah, Einhorn.
This is the real Ace Ventura, ladies and gentlemen.
I was Ace Ventura. They called me Jose Ventura.
They call you
Ventura.
That one rings. That one rings.
Ventura.
Dude, but one day this guy, he's just yelling at me. He's like, "Hurry up, you fucking, faggot, this and that," just screaming his lungs out. This was back then before this whole PC shit.
Whatever.
Shit.
Do whatever. Say whatever you want.
And so he's yelling at me, yelling his lungs out at me, and I'm like, "Man, shut the fuck up, dude! I'm going." I was like, "I'm going. I'm loading as fast as I can." And keep in mind, I was drunk in there. I'm drunk in the trailer.
You're drunk and like on coke.
I'm just like,
you're freaking Denzel in Flight.
Dude, I'm trying to build this.
You're landing planes, man. It's like, what the fuck difference does it make? It's like, I'm landing planes.
I'm building walls, man. I'm just like in the goddamn trailer, And so finally, this dude just screaming his lungs out at me, dude. I just see this package just boop, just right on his head from the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt's up about like 30 feet up in the air,
Oh shit!
So this package
killed him.
Yeah,
it was a bowling ball,
dude. This package comes, hits him right on the head. I start laughing. I cannot stop laughing. And he's like, "You want to go home?" And I was like, "Fuck it." And he was like, "Go home then."
That's some like Three Stooges shit,
dude. It was so funny. I go home. I take off. The next day I come back.
Won't you out ahead?
No, I didn't have a hit that time. I come back and I'm grumpy as fuck, And he looks at me and I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he looks at me, just shakes his head. Dude, the next day they told me that the package that fell on his head was like a good 20 pounds. It was like 22 pounds.
Dude. Like, how did he not die?
I know.
Yeah.
He was 30 feet too.
Dude, he was a big Samoan dude. He was a big Samoan.
So he was like a middle linebacker.
Dude, he was. I remember one time.
Those are the Dominicans of like football.
Yeah, maybe that's true. I was trying to lift this drum. It was this drum, and it was about 100 pounds. It must have had powder or something in it, And I'm trying to lift it onto the dock because the dock's raised about 4 feet up off the ground. I'm trying to raise it up to the dock, and he comes up to me. He was like, "Come on, you damn pussy!" He grabs it, chucks it up there, and I'm like, "God damn, dude, you're like 300 pounds. I'm 125 pounds. Like, what makes you think I could do that?" He's like, "You're such a bitch," and I'm like, wow, really? I was like, this is my supervisor talking to me, you know.
I miss those days.
Yeah,
by the way,
dude, I was talking to this. dude.
I really miss being, demeaned.
I know, right? Yeah, like I really do. Though. I really do.
That's funny because it reminds me of this one coworker I used to have when I used to work at Goodwill, and he was like from Kenya, and he'd always tell me about how when the women would get together, they'd go say, "Oh, I do not think my husband loves me anymore." It's like, why not? It's like, "Oh, because he has not beaten me in three weeks."
Jesus Christ. That's gonna trigger a couple of things.
10 years ago, yeah.
That's gonna trigger a couple of people.
Good. Well, how could they say that,
dude? But
it's so funny that they construed the beatings as a form of love.
Yeah.
It's I was like, if you're at least they know they feel some type of way about.
Yeah,
them.
it's always in the culture.
Those were the days.
Dude, I was talking to one of the guys that I this business that I pick up from. I was talking to him, and he's like, yeah, dude, I work at UPS. He works loading the trucks. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, for a peak season, my boss got a little angry, and I was like, a little? I was like, dude, we used to get yelled at every.
My boss called me
hour.
A faggot.
Yeah, I'm like, we used to get yelled
before lunch
hour, dude.
he yelled at me.
Dude, we had no. I used to. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm going to the bathroom. You have 5 minutes. Yeah, right, dude. 5 minutes. I'm not gonna drop a deuce in 5 minutes, dude. But yeah, we used to get away with so much. We used to I used to love it,